Hello, everybody. It is Sunday, and it is almost the end of September. Can you believe it? Like, tomorrow is the end of the month. Oh my gosh, today's September 29th already. It's hard to believe. And it is Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock. It's time for our live Zoom meeting, and we hope that you will watch this as a recording if you did not get a chance to get on with us. And we have the lovely sales director, Terry Grover, on with us too. And she's going to be sharing some things with, I'm going to share some things and she's going to share some things. And so I just wanted to start us off by saying hello and saying that, we're going to talk about leads again, because we just never have enough, right? And we're going to talk about this new program the company has put together called the 31-Day Social Selling Challenge. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that as well. And I'm very excited about that, because that's something that I've wanted to put together for a long time. I've seen many people who are really good at social selling who have put together a little, like on Mondays do this, on Tuesdays do this, on Thursdays do that. And I've always thought it'd be a great idea to kind of get that all together and prepared, but it's time consuming to do that. And even though I've wanted to do it, I haven't yet. So I really, really, really hope that you guys will all take time today to look that over. And if you can't today, then do it as soon as possible, because it's obvious that you don't have to post something every single day for all 31 days. However, you could, and the company has put it together and given you ideas. Now, a couple questions that I've received. One of them is, do I have to put myself in a video and pictures in order to post stuff about those products? Well, the answer is, of course, no. And if your director or your senior director posts something and you want to use that, of course, feel free to copy us, because we like to be copied. If we're doing it, they say being a copycat's a good thing, just copy the right cat. Well, we hope to be the right cat for you, that we're going to post the right things according to what the company's put together. And I just wanted to let you know that when you go into In Touch, that there is the 31-day social selling script. Now, I printed the first 4 pages out, but just to give you an idea, it tells you on the day, it gives you the date, then it tells you what image they recommend, and then they tell you the caption to use. It couldn't get any simpler than that. And so this would be something that you could spend a few minutes on and figure out what images you're going to use, maybe for the whole week, and spend a few minutes tonight maybe getting it ready for the week, so that each day it would just be a matter of a couple minutes to post something. And but just to give you an idea, the first picture they recommend is take on day 1, October 1st. They recommend, of course, that's Tuesday. Today's only Sunday, so you got a couple days, right? Take a picture of a collection of your favorite pink products. So again, you don't need to be in that. You can just get a couple of pictures together. So now the question is, where do you get the pictures from? And so the first thing I want you to know is, if you go to Mary Kay In Touch, and actually, so you want to go to Mary Kay In Touch, and then you want to go to, oops, here it is. Let me just tell you what it is you're going to go to. You're going to go to, of course, it's not going to show me. Okay, you're going to want to go to resources, because you've got across the top of your In Touch. I'll just show you this way. Okay, top of In Touch, you got your row right here of all your different drop-down menus. The one over here on the right-hand side says resources. When you click on resources, there is one called digital assets. One of the drop-down menus says digital assets. If you click on that, there's all kinds of pictures that the company approves that you can just save the picture, and then that's what you can use to post when it talks about pictures of products. You can do that. Now, because this is your favorite products, you're going to talk about, especially because October is, of course, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, you're going to talk about pink. And so you could just line up some of your favorite products the ones they suggest, take a picture of it, and that's the picture you post. You don't have to be smiling and holding it. You don't have to be totally Vanna White. You can just post the picture, and because you don't want your picture on there every day. Okay, so but you definitely want the caption the company's already put together, which means it's a company approved caption. And that's why I love this, because I know that if we post the way they're suggesting, we're in compliance. We know that we're doing it right. Legal will be happy with all of us, and we will have our whole social media calendar posted. Now, I'm talking about Facebook, posting on Facebook, but I know some of you use Instagram. Some of you use, the other social media things, and they're telling you it's okay. And so in the very beginning, what I love about this sheet is that if you haven't looked at it yet, it's got the product list of what you want to pull out or use. And then they show the images and the captions. It's all put together. It's all so simple. Now, there's one other place that you can get pictures if you want. And that would be if you're on Facebook with other Mary Kay people or some Mary Kay groups, which I caution you with the Mary Kay groups, because some of them are crazy. I mean, some of them people post crazy stuff on. So I caution you with spending time with that. But if you go online to Google, and you go Google images, and then you type in Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover under Google Images, there'll be a whole bunch of images that will show up that are for Mary Kay eye makeup remover. And then, so you can get the image from there. You can get the image right on In Touch through the resources, and then from resources, you'll go to digital assets. And that will give you all kinds of pictures that you can just save and then post, okay? So, so I just really will be excited to see how you all are going to use this. And just know that if we do it the right way, Mary Kay will keep doing this for us. So that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? That they do all the work for us. And I would love that. So I can't encourage you enough to really knock October out of the park. And in recent history of Mary Kay, October a lot of times has been double credit month. I have no idea. I promise you, on a stack of Bibles, I have no idea what they're going to offer until October 1st that morning. The directors find out, so I have no idea. But they've been spoiling us with that, and I'm hoping they're going to spoil us again this year. I'm really hoping they're going to spoil us again this year. And when they do double credit, the double credit is based on your retail sales towards court of sales, and it's usually double credit for recruiting, and then it's also double credit for our unit clubs. And so with Terry being a new unit, having double credit would be like really great for that. Now, you can't count double credit towards those $1,000 bonuses though, but you can count it towards end of the year. And so speaking of Terry's unit, if you're in Terry's unit and you're watching this, I want to give you a shout out. Woo woo. So far, things are looking good for the month for you guys. And I know that Terry has a goal to reach by the end of this month, because she's trying to stay on target for that first $1,000 bonus. And you're close, but you're not there yet. So everybody who is in their earned discount privilege month 1 or 2, if you're in your earned discount privilege time and you can put in just a little bit, one person putting in 50 and another person putting in 50, and even those, they add up at the end, and it just helps. Every person counts and every order counts. So just know that if you can get on tonight and sell some product to some people, and even place a small order for yourself, get some more of those socks and get some more products, I promise you that it will help your unit reach your unit goal. And of course, for the Star Achiever unit, we're always pushing for more. We're always trying to get bigger. We're always trying to get better. And right now we're trying to maintain a Cadillac. So of course we want everybody to make money this month, and we want everybody to go get out there and sell some products. However, I want to put this plug in about this month. If you sell anything in the next 2 days, tonight and tomorrow, if you're willing to take your profit from that and put it into this holiday stuff, I'm telling you, I promise you, this holiday selling season is going to be one of the best that we've had in a very long time. I did a little, it wasn't even a real Mary Kay party. It was a she's a hostess of mine all the time. And she lives in an apartment complex, and I go over there, and she has a little luncheon set up. And then she has me and usually another vendor that come in, and we set up our stuff. I didn't facial anyone. I didn't even do setting hands on anyone this time. I just set up, I talked about my stuff. I had all my perfumes out. I had the new holiday stuff out. I had the Mint Bliss with the socks. I talked about that. And I sold 4 Mint Bliss and socks, maybe 5. And the little perfumes, and I mean, I couldn't believe them. And literally, I was there 2 hours, and I didn't facial anybody. I just stood there. I talked. I showed people stuff. They looked everything over, and I sold just shy 500. So I was shy, and they're like, "Will you come back for Christmas too?" Like, yeah, because some of this is already your Christmas stuff, but they were buying it for themselves. And so anyway. I just want you guys, I'm telling you, it's like this is going to be a big one. So if you can sell anything today and tomorrow and are willing to take your profit, I promise you those Mint Bliss with the free socks are going to go so fast. And even the little perfumes, because they're the right price point, all that stuff is going to go fast. So take your profit and buy some holiday stuff so you can make more profit. And then really get out there and sell. And I know there's people buying 40 and 50 of those Mint Bliss right now. I mean, I kid you not. This is not where people are going in and buying 2. Oh no, they're buying 40 and 50 of these things. So I promise you, they're going to go fast, and it'll surprise me if you can get them by the end of October. It'll surprise me that they were that smart and they got that many ordered for us, knowing what it was going to do. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about real quick is that I have this paper, and we've posted it. I will make sure it's on our Star Achiever page, and there's 4 on a page. And this is for every single person that you facial or share the marketing plan with to fill out, because we're going to be doing drawings. And some of the consultants who are really trying to build their business quickly are going to do their own drawings. We'll do a drawing within the unit for the people who are working on a smaller scale. And then and we're going to be doing this, but this paper to be filled out, instead of the little teeny paper at the end of the quarter with just a person's name on it, and then we throw those all away, this is actually going to give us answers and information and follow-up. So that's why we're going to do this, because it's going to be so much better. The other thing we've talked about are lead boxes or lead jars or lead things. And y'all, I'm telling, this lady had this, and I was trying to copy from her picture. So I was making my own, and I was doing it today after church. I was doing it, and I've tried printing this thing so many times, and I can't get my whole picture to print right. When I look at the page, it's right, but when I go to print it, this is what happens. So I'll figure that out. But on this lead jar, this is what a director shared with us at Cheryl's thing, and it just says, enter for a free microdermabrasion pampering session and gift card. And then on the back, you put your picture, and I'm going to read this to you because I know my light's making it so you can't see it, but it says, hello, thanks for letting me sit in your business for a little while. My owner will come back and check on me weekly. If you'd like me to be picked up sooner, just text our office and my phone number, and someone will come and get me. Please don't throw me away. Free for the staff. Write your name on the back of her entry form, and you get $10 in free products for each lady who holds a beauty experience. My website is, and then I've got my name on there. Terry and I were discussing this. She said that these things are all over Jackson in the coffee house places, and whatever that one. I can't think of the name of the one. Terry, you'll let them know what the name of that is, where they are. And anyway, but there's lots of other places you can put this. Now, was trying to get this really ready really quick today. I found this plastic, it's like a hard plastic. I found it in Walmart, and I thought it was big. So they put shred in the bottom. They put a little bit of shred in the bottom, and then they have the sheets sitting there so that they can fill them out and put them in, okay? And so this is just something you can keep ink pens inside here. You can keep the little slips inside there, and then they just fill it out, put everything back in, and then you go back and pick them up. So that's one of the things you can do, is get lead jars out. And basically, I'll tell you why I like this one. Real quick, I'm going to tell you. The key is that she wrote stuff on the back about, please don't throw me away. And if you don't want to have it there anymore, just call me or text me and I'll come pick it up. And then the free stuff for staff. That's the magic right there. I always have said when I talk about putting these out, you've got to offer the people who work there something in order for them to get people to put your name in there. Because if they can get $10 each time they have somebody put their name in, of course they're going to have people put the name in. And so I think that's an important part of it. And I like that it's on the back, so that as it sits on there, the people are coming in on the counter, they see this, and back here is what the staff is seeing. And so it will help remind them to do that. So I will get that ready and post that for you. You're going to want your own picture on the back, obviously. And as soon as I can get mine figured out about how to print it, then I'll let you know that. The other thing that if you would like to do, and we're going to do this this week, I'm doing this with a couple of consultants, is we're going to do chocolate and flowers again, where we take a basket, big basket, we put it over our arm, we put chocolate, we put flowers, we put the same little sheets that go in the jar. We use the same sheets, and they fill out their name. And then because we go in, we say to the people, we have our name tag on. Hi, we're with Mary Kay, and we're honoring working women today, so we're giving away chocolate and flowers. Would you like some? That's all I say. And then they say yeah, and then they take some. And then, by the way, we're going to give some free product away at the end of the day. So would you like to enter the drawing? And they either say yes or no, and most of them say yes. And then they fill out the little slip, and then we thank them, have a great day, and we leave. And so unless they strike up a conversation, sometimes they will strike up a conversation, then we talk. Okay. If not, thanks. And then when you get outside, you take those, like if you're in one business and there's like 4 or 5 women, you paper clip those together, you write something on the back, you make notations so that you can remember later what the facts about that. And then you paper clip them together, and then you try to make sure if there's 4 to 5 women in an office that at least one of them wins something. So that way you can do that. All right. Now, because we're talking about leads and everything else, Terry, I am going to unmute you, and Terry's going to share with us a couple ideas about how to get names when you're at an appointment, and how to get people to new names of people that you've not facial using a portfolio idea. So okay, take it away, Terry.
All right. One of the things that I use all the time, and it's in our flip chart, it's in my flip chart, and it just says the greatest compliment that you can give me is to refer me to your friends. And I use that when I'm delivering product. I use that at parties, and I usually get 2 or 3 names, because now they love me, and I'm going to love on them back by giving them something for referring their friends and family to me. There's nothing, I mean, that's the greatest compliment anybody can ever receive, is to refer you to somebody, which I love that. So the other thing that I do, and I haven't done this in a while, but this is how I built my business in the very beginning, was doing a portfolio. And this is pretty easy. These are just empty looks. I think they're on InTouch, but I'm not even sure anymore. And then there's this one where you can do a before and an after and get their information. And I will upload these and put these on a PDF in the files. But then on Jan's, on the Star Achiever page, there are these, which is this one here with the new ChromaFusion looks. And so when you open it up, I took the people out. It's got the ChromaFusion look. ChromaFusion look, and then the colors that you need, and then a little bio about your people. Or you can do it as we have that list of people, like a redhead, or somebody that wears glasses, somebody that's a teacher, a secretary. The list goes on and on. You can do a portfolio of business women and put their card inside. The other thing I have done is portfolio with people. I have a lady who went through chemo. I put her story in one of them. I did a before and an after, made her feel really good. I put a little story about her inside of a book and just showcased her. She was so excited to share her story with women who might go through what she's going through. It was just a huge thing. And I have to find her picture again because I took them out and I haven't put them back in for a while. But those are the things that I love. But referrals, we have these cute little Hello Gorgeous cards. I'm sure Jan still has some. But you put a sticker on the back, which these are blank. I'm going to sticker these before I leave. And you can sticker them with whatever you want. I have a whole basket of stickers, $15 off of a website order, or $10 off a beauty pampering session that you get from a friend. All kinds of ways to use these Hello Gorgeous cards. And these are fabulous. People like these because they're small and they fit in their pocket or their purse, and they have them when they need them. So that's what I was going to talk about.
Thank you, Terry.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you clarify something on
Okay.
When you get the names, like say you're at, I want you to say it one more time because
okay.
It's like I want them to
talk really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I want you to do is I want you to say again, like exactly what you say when you facial somebody or you're a skincare class, what you say to get the names just one more time. And then I want you to like extend past that. Like you talk, like when you text them the coupon or whatever, kind of.
Oh, I forgot about, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I do is I tell people when I'm delivering product, or if I'm at a party, I use what's in our flip chart on page 35. I just go right through that. But if I'm out delivering product to people, I would say to them, the greatest compliment you can give me is to refer me to your friends and family. And I hand them a piece of paper, or I hand them a pretty card or something that they can just fill out a name and a phone number. And then I give them a $10 Hello Gorgeous card. And I tell them they cannot use this unless their customer or their friend or their family member books a party or books a facial. That's how they get to use their $10 Hello Gorgeous card. Then what I do is I text them a coupon that I made on my phone on Pic Collage. And it's just my picture, my name, my phone number, the wrong email. I just realized I got to change my email because I did not do that, but I just realized that. Email, and then on the bottom it says 40% off one item, complimentary, I don't remember exactly how it's worded, but anyways, they get 40% off one item. And I text them that coupon because it's like a business card that I'm texting to them so that they have my number on their phone. And when they refer their people to me, I usually let them take 40% off one item because it's giving them business. It's giving me business. It's helping both. Everybody loves a win-win.
And have you used the 40% off on the Hello Gorgeous cards then as well? Or are those just the $10?
Just the $10 or the 15 off of a website order of $50.
Okay. All right. Awesome. And you know, Terry, I've used the portfolio many times. And when you were talking, I was thinking about what I could do is post on our page a PDF of the scavenger hunt. That's what it was called, the scavenger hunt. Yeah. And and so the scavenger hunt, you basically, it has what Terry was saying, like a redhead, a brunette, a blue-eyed, a brown-eyed, a secretary, you know, like you can just use anything. And here's what I always did. Like I would try to, like, I don't know if it was think fast, but when I was like, say I'm out and about and somebody's chatting with me and they're being friendly and I'm being friendly. And I would look at that person and whatever their characteristic was, or whatever they talked about, like if they talked about their occupation or whatever, that was what I needed right then. I mean, it was like if she was a redhead, I said, oh, I need a redhead. If she was blue-eyed, I would say, oh, I need a blue-eyed. Or if she was a secretary, oh, I'm looking for a secretary. So whatever she revealed to me, that's what I was looking for. So you know, it's like you don't have to pass anybody by that way. You can always make sure that you are talking to somebody. And if you have the scavenger hunt piece of paper with you, you truly can just say, oh, I could check this off. I'm kind of competitive, I found out, and I really want to win this. And I have to have everybody checked off in order to win. And I promise you this, that both Terry and I'm going to speak for Terry right now, but both Terry and I, if you did a scavenger hunt and you checked everybody off that list, I promise you we'll have a gift for you. Right? Like, woohoo! And we'll definitely have a gift, because that is a fabulous way. And when you were talking, Terry, too, one of the things that we were having, I don't know if it was when we were talking now or earlier, but we were having a discussion about the whole thing about getting names. And one of the things that I know is this, is that when we're talking to people that we are being referred to, or we're talking to anybody that we've never facialed before. Linda Tupin has talked about this many times, and I've heard it all along, is that if they don't know you, they don't know to trust you yet, they don't really understand what hostess credit is about, they don't have a wish list yet. So to say to them about having a party and inviting friends, a whole bunch of friends with them, normally they don't, because they don't have all that confidence and excitement, and they don't have a wish list yet. So there's not a gap yet of how much they want compared to how much they can spend today. So without the gap, there's no booking. I mean, they got to have a gap. They got to have that thought that there's something on that wish list that they would like to have that they don't have yet. And so it's okay to facial everybody first and then get them to try to be a hostess. You'll have a relationship with them, there's confidence with them, and I promise you that when you have that all together, then sorry, I'm looking for something all of a sudden. When you have that confidence, when you have that built, then there's more likelihood that you'll get a booking then. And but as far as, because this is how I've heard it, like, for if you book somebody and they don't know you yet and they don't have a wish list and they aren't working for something, then the conversation with their friends goes like this. You know, hey Terry, I met this Mary Kay lady and she told me to get people together, and why don't you come on over, because I told her I'd get 5 people there, but you don't have to buy anything, and and I don't even really know her yet. I mean, so just come over, because we'll have margaritas. I mean, that's kind of how the story goes. But if you've got somebody that's already been facialed, she will call her friends up and go, girl, you have got to go. This lady is so much fun. You will not believe how your skin will feel. You've got to try this charcoal mask. And I'm having a party and I need 5 people there. So come on over. I promise you, you're going to love this product. That's how the other conversation will go if she already has confidence, has had a facial, and wants something. The conversation is completely different. And I promise that it's not a waste of your time to individually facial people, especially if you can get that confidence built and then they get the ball rolling for parties. Because without that, when you have no bookings on your books, when you have nothing going on, then it's really hard to start with parties. It's easier to start with some facials, get the people excited, know what they want, tell them about hostess credit, and then get that whole relationship building. And I really think that that's a key factor to really getting parties going. There's no one in this business that I know personally or that I've ever heard speak that just called up a bunch of people, and 10 people that they knew all booked parties and all had the perfect party and all had, when there was nothing on their books to start with. It just doesn't come together that way. But it does work when you have facials and then you get people excited. Then it all works. And so that's why this portfolio idea, it's really based on more faces than it is parties, because you're doing an individual facial. And so if you were to just look at doing 10 of those, if you were, you talk to 10 people, they have some characteristic or some occupation that you would like to feature, then you could get 10 people to actually book parties, or at least 6 or 7 out of the 10 would book a party. And that would be way more than you're doing right now. And I promise you, this business, it's all about confidence. And you guys, during the 90-day blitz, we've been talking a lot about this. So I'm going to ask you to please tell me, please tell me that you're listening to affirmations morning and night. Please tell me that you're starting to get into the groove of making a weekly plan sheet, doing the 6 most important things, adding your sales up before the end of the week is over, so that if you're close to the next 100 increment, that you can get there and work. Because I'm not kidding, when you start tracking all of this stuff, it will make such a difference in the outcome. It will make such a difference in what's happening. And I just can't say it enough, because whether we're doing the 90-day blitz or not, what we're teaching you right now will work. And we know, because we've done it before. And I can tell you that I know Terry said she built her business doing that. I did too. I've done the portfolio idea, every so many years I pulled it out and I would start doing it again, because it's like every so many years, when you've been in the business a long time, you need something to go, woo, I'm excited about this. And you got to kind of get excited. And that is one of the ways that I would do it. And I was looking through something, okay, because before, in the olden days, we used to take pictures and we would have those pictures developed. And then we would, not only would we develop the pictures, but they used to have free double prints or something. So I was in my basement going through some things, and I found a whole bunch of before and after pictures, a whole bunch, because I took so many of each person. Now we got our phones and we can just take 1 picture, 2 pictures, and we're good. And we can still go, and you can either print them out on your printer if you've got a photo printer, or if not, you just go to a Walgreens. You can go to Walgreens and print those out. Walmart, Sam's, you can print them out for hardly anything, and you can get them put in. And one of the things that I did find that I really enjoyed doing with the portfolio idea was something that Terry mentioned, was that I loved getting the business card of the women if they were in business and they had a business card. If they didn't have a business card and they were in business somehow, I would have them write something about themselves. And I would take extra business cards and I would say to them, so, Susie Q, when somebody's looking for a manicurist, since that's what you do, I will be able to pull out your business card and just hand it to them, and hopefully I will bring you business. So if you continue, I'll give you my business card. If you continue handing out when people looking for Mary Kay, then we'll just help each other. And you can do that with hairdressers, nail people, anything, lawyers. I mean, whatever the occupation is, you can definitely work that out. So I just want to say, Felicia just got on. Hi, Felicia. And it's like, hey, but we are just about ready to finish. And so I hope that you will all listen to this whole thing and listen to these videos more than one time, because we jam a lot in. Even when we only do these half-hour ones, we jam a lot of information in, so be sure to listen to it again. And Terry, is there anything that you would like to add before we finish?
I like these 90-day blitz. This has been, even though I'm not prepared every week, I do enjoy this. The affirmations has been a huge thing, to do the affirmations. And what I want to add too, that do your weekly summary sheet, or at least write where you're at down, because I don't like it when I get to that $288 and I could have spent a little bit or one more phone call and gotten to like 400 easy. Those drove me crazy. But also get on In Touch and do the education videos. We cannot get on enough. I even got on today and watched some things about glamour, just to keep fresh on that kind of stuff. But get on and get those education videos done. They are valuable and they're right there for us and they're free. So that was my takeaway, or my thing that I wanted to add.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Well, I am looking forward to another fabulous month, and I just can't encourage you all again. So Sunday night, sell some stuff. Monday, sell some stuff. We have until midnight tomorrow night to get, we have until midnight tomorrow night to get our end of the month finished. And just an FYI, if you are working really hard and you're really close to your goal and you're not quite there and you're like, oh, I want you to call your director, because your director could possibly still get you in an order on hold, and you'll have a little extra time to pay for it, so you can sell a little extra product before it's the deadline. So if you really want to get your 600 in by tomorrow night to get your beautiful jewelry, and God darn it, it's still sitting on my desk again. I can't hold my bracelet up because it's on my desk. I take it off when I'm doing stuff, and then I forget and leave it on the desk. Anyway, the beautiful bracelet, and as I said, the last video is that by tomorrow night, it's the first 2 weeks of the new quarter. Being it's the first 2 weeks of the new quarter, you can really get a jump on. You can really get a jump on the new star quarter and being a star consultant this quarter. And I know I'm working for a large number of star consultants this quarter, because with what we had from last quarter, and we get the number I need for this quarter, then hopefully I shouldn't say hopefully, by doing that, we will be able to go to the banquet at Leadership Conference in Orlando in January. And Terry and I are already going to get to go to the party, because Terry's a new director starting August 1st, that her and I both get to go to this special party. And actually we can win it other ways too, but we already won it. So yay. And so we're going to be doing some fun things in Orlando in January. And of course, anybody that is interested in being a sales director or moving their business quickly, even if you don't know if you want to be a sales director, but you want to start moving your business quickly, please call me, or please call Terry if you're in her unit, because trust me, we both want to work with you, and we want to make, we are really working together to grow this Star Achiever National area. And Terry's working for her goals, I'm working for mine, but all together we all make one big Star Achiever National area, and we all benefit by helping each other. So make it an awesome week. Please let us know if you are planning to place an order by tomorrow night. Please let us know that. And then if you want help with what do, I want to, but I don't know what to do, call us and tell us that, because we'll guide you. You know, each person's different with what you've already done and what you need to do. And by the way, right here behind me are the new boxes that you can get with Mary Kay. And I figured out how to get these little ones to stick on there, and it's using Velcro. The Velcro worked. Tape didn't work, but Velcro did. So we can get that little Velcro, and you can cut your own size strips or whatever and put it on. Worked great. So make it an awesome week. Talk to you soon.